it's Roy Cannaday from Epic Gaming Night, and today I'm going to be taking a look at a game from one of the dark corners of Tom's garage. That game is Lightning.
Lightning is a game for 3 to 8 players where players are trying to play out cards and match symbols to get rid of all the cards in their hand. In real time, the first player to get rid of all of the cards is the winner. The game comes with 105 round cards. There are 12 different animal spirit cards with 1 in each of the 7 elements. There's 14 elemental battle challenge cards, which when one of these is played, a player has to play a card of the same element or draw 2 more cards. There are 7 elemental strike cards that change the current element players are trying to get from one element to another. Players in real time try to match elements and symbols to be able to get rid of all of the cards in their hand. Each player will start the game with a hand of 8 cards and can draw a new card each time they're stuck and unable to play. The youngest player plays the first card down, and then players try to match a card, whether it be element type or the different animal symbols on the side of the card. Being a real-time game, the icons on the cards are definitely important. In real time, it's kind of hard to tell the icons on some of the cards. If you ever make a mistake and play the wrong card, you have to add 5 more cards to your hand. When playing the cards you play in real time, the only rule is that the same player can't play the same card twice. You try to play as fast as you can in between each other player's turn and try to get rid of all of your cards.
Alright, so let's start off with positives. It's a real-time game, so it doesn't take very long to play at all, so you're just throwing down the cards, trying to match up the symbols, and get different things so that way you can get rid of all the cards in your hand. One of the things that was really hard for us was to try to figure out the rules. The rules are very poorly written. Like, literally, this game is speed Uno, where you're just trying to match the symbols, throw the cards down. There's a couple little special cards in there, but it's not complicated at all. And the rulebook describe this stuff in like the most crazy ways, like conjure out all of your different animals and then play out all of your spell cards to win the game. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? Literally, it's just put them in the discard pile and match the symbols. Another thing is the graphic design on the cards is, I mean, overall, I don't really mind the whole symbols and stuff like that. It could have been done a little bit better, but one of the main things is the little side symbols for the different animals you can play on each card really is hard to tell on some of the cards. The cards that have like clouds and things like that, you barely can see them at all. And one of the main things about a real-time game is you really need to be able to see the symbols clearly because everybody's throwing the card down super fast. And especially it's like you're staring at it and you're like, I can't see that in real time. Like even if you're holding your hand and looking at it, it's still hard to see. And it's so easy in like Photoshop and different programs to just put a little like outline on the things, like a little stroke. Just if they had a little bit better graphic design, it would go a long way on making the game a lot more playable, especially in that real-time situation where you're trying to do things on the fly and go really fast. Overall, this game is really just Speed Uno, and there's already versions of Speed Uno out there, so I don't know that this is anything that to be super excited about at all. I don't know that I ever really want to play this game again, so I normally try to review games that I'm excited about and things that I want to share with you, but this game, Lightning, is definitely a pass for me. Thanks so much for checking out my review of Lightning. If you made it to the end of this video, you definitely are a true hero. Tell us in the comments down below what your thoughts on negative reviews are and some games that a negative review has saved you from. Until next time, I'll see you then.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.